Hey guys, welcome back to Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. We have finally got to the ship that can go underwater. As you can see, here's where we can dive, but let's get there. We are going to head straight to Doom Island and get the dual blade. So first things first, this area is gigantic and it contains 12 treasures. This being the first, we're not going to go after the treasures. So, as you can see, there's the first one is an empty bottle. The second is a high potion. The third is a magic guard. The fourth is a miracle. The fifth is an opal. There's another miracle in here. Another high potion. There's 800 gold. There's another high magic. There's a Zycron wrist, which is really good, but we'll get guaranteed ones later. A foul water, and a gloom arrow. So I'm going to take the most direct path to Doom Island. So first we need to head straight down and to the left. So we'll take a look at some of the enemies, but we are going to be running. Okay. Next, head over here for fire plate, which is somehow underwater. Okay, we're gonna head down, and we got a sea snake. Okay, keep heading down, and this time head down here. Okay, we got sea snake and evil clams. Okay, sea snakes, fire plate. There's also steel lords under here somehow, and a fish called a Magora, which looks really cool but also intimidating. And we are already through. There's Doom Island. Okay, as I remember, there is nothing here in the old fortress. We just walked how we did in the tutorial, and that should be it, actually. So let's just head back up. Okay, we got a griffin and a hydra. Actually, hydras are good to mention here. Give me just a second. So, if you run into the hydra, it can drop a might blade. It's a really rare drop, but it is strong. Probably the strongest weapon in the game. It can be equipped for your hero and for Auguro, but it is even stronger than the dual blade. Okay, so we're just gonna run from that. But you could farm them here if you wanted to. As you can see, they are quite frequent. I'm going to put on a sweet water. Okay, you see a little bit of decay on the walls there of the fortress. Mega frogs, I believe you can actually farm these guys for, let's see, mega frogs drop miracles, actually. So if you want to stock up on the mighty miracle, you would farm these guys. The view is now, the view is exactly the same as it was in the tutorial, except now it's blue instead of orange. And we just keep on heading down. These, I'll show you, these rooms are exactly the same as what we before. They're empty. All the treasure's gone here. Got the golem and the mega frog. So we do not want the golem or the mega frog. That's okay that it ran out, because there it is. Eos is here. He's saying that Lufia is Arim, the final Sinistral. That's true. That is a big assumption. Oh, the statue does look exactly like her. Uh-oh. Lufia just hightails it, and unfortunately, here's the whole thing. Hey, Professor said Falcon can fly, so we need to go to Lab 3 to make it fly. We're gonna explore Sachette a little bit. Okay, so we have carbo stuff. The cat whip gives a small boost, but not much. And same thing with the carbo stuff. I'm gonna be waiting on stuff till later. Doom Island drifted away to the north. Got a miracle. I think everyone's saying Doom Island floated away to Glasstar Tower. Is Lufia really Areem, or is Lufia Lufia? Yeah, we could save while we're here, we might as well. It's been a while. So let's go back to Shia Lab number 3, I believe is Carbies. Okay, so he is saying it is due south here. So it kind of is, because you just keep sailing south and you pop out at the top of the map. So we're gonna go unlock that first. Yeah, what we have is lab. Okay, so we're just going to sail straight south. And we are going to bump into an island. So we're going to go a little bit to the left. It's about right here. And then we're going to use a Sweetwater. And then it should just pop right up on our map. But what we're actually doing is sailing all the way around the world, because if you were to sail all the way to the left, you'd pop out on the right side of the map, and same thing to the right, you'd pop out on the left side. If you go all the way down, you'd pop out at the top, and then if you went all the way to the top, you'd pop out at the bottom. So this should be the island here of Froderia. And it's a whole village. So you do have items here. This is a shop. So here's an inn. So I'm gonna say no. Old man over here. So this is armor, and it's carbo stuff, and then this should have weapons. So if you look at the Grand Blade, that is weak. But it might not be for Aguro. It is great for Aguro, so we might as well pick that up. And then we can pick up the Cat Whip for Lufia. Okay, we're going to sell the rest of our stuff because we no longer need it. So get rid of that Buster Sword and the Silver Rod. So I'm not going to need the Carbo Sword anymore either. Forget about the arrow and the swing wing. Honestly, I'm not going to use the stun arrows. The Gloom arrows and Boom Voice I'm just not going to use. And I'm not going to use the Straw Doll either. Or the Long Nail. Okay, so now we have a whole page of stuff again. But we do, if you look at our character, we have the dual blade equipped now, so we got an awesome sword. There is your cleric. This has got to be the lab here. Okay, here's your item shop. I don't know why they would put that there. Unless there's an item hiding somewhere I don't know about, but... But we're gonna look into the basement real quick. Okay, so they say the same thing. Go find some power oil in Ephro. So let's get out of here. So Ephro is actually going to be... we're going to follow the coastline down. Okay, so we're going to go left until we smack into an island. And we're going to follow the coastline down. Okay, keep following. And then you can go into, you can go into a, there's a dive circle up here. I believe this takes you to the oil cave up here. If I'm not mistaken, pops you out up there inside the island. Okay, so Ebro should be just on the coast on the bottom here. And here's Ebro. So let's take a look around. Okay, got your cleric, of course. Okay, got your new item shop. Nothing new there. Okay, our Rubus is north of town, northeast. This is your inn. Okay, the mountains just split in two. So here is your weapon and your items. So as you can see, Grand Blade, Carbo Sword, already have those. Unless we have Zychron gear here, I'm not picking anything up. Nope, same stuff we already have. Zychron gear is the best, right up there next to Might gear. Okay, so we're looking for Hedge north of town. And he is looking for power oil. So now that we are now that we found Epro, we can go look for this hedge. As you can see, we got griffins now. Okay, there's hedge. Okay, so we got the oil key now. Okay, so he's saying some eddies appeared. And he said he doesn't suppose that matters, but that's hinting use the eddies. And he gave us the key to the oil cave. So we can still head up and around here a little bit. I'm not sure if we can make it around, though. Because there are mountains all the way around. So we're just gonna take a look real quick. They go all the way to the top, and probably all the way to the bottom. But as you can see, these two monsters were in Doom Island, so don't worry if you did not stick around to farm, because you can farm them in the open world. Okay, so we are actually going to try and make it to Arubis before we go to the oil cave. Actually, I don't think we can. No, not until we can fly. But we're gonna make a detour. All the way back to Grenoble. And we're gonna go somewhere we haven't been in a while. We're gonna go visit the old cave. Well, let's get a new task. Okay, they're saying no one's ever been farther than the 7th level. Okay, let's see if we have anything left. Okay. So, let's go. I don't think we went into the 6th level, even, but we will find out. I think we can handle it. Oh yeah, these guys. cute little mid arrow that doesn't do anything anymore, but we can sell it. I don't remember going into the 6th level, but let's go to the 6th and then we'll see. I think there's only 7 levels on the whole game, so... I know in the 2nd game that was a prequel, there was like 100 levels, it was insane. But you got to use the stuff in the real game. No, we've not been to the 6th. Gladius, that would have come in handy. Okay. So as you can see, this cave is quite tricky. These enemies aren't unkillable. We've already encountered these in the open world. They're just kind of more of a pain than they're worth right now. Found the escape. Those are always good. I do not remember if there's anything in the poison marsh. I just haven't been in the cave in such a long time. That looks like it's everything on this side. Kind of basic enemies. Our treasure should be here. Ooh, the blast ring's good. And the miracle gem, that's gotta be it. And it's just gonna be faster to warp out of that. If I remember right, the Gloom Pick is a cursed weapon. But it does have the chance to instantly kill something. But it, like, hardly ever hits. Now we're getting into some strong enemies. We can drop those. There's the crown jewels. A lot of empty treasure chest here. Found a float. Drop the float. Or just use it, doesn't matter. Quite a bit of treasure. See, you even have the elusive Hydra in here. I could drop the mystery pin. I'll drop some of the gourds. I don't need the gourds. Okay, we got a wind flute. I forget what that even does. Okay, this should be pretty close to all the treasures now. A lot of empty treasure. Okay, time to get out of here. Let's go turn in our treasures. There's no task for your level. You're just the best treasure hunter I've ever met. Alright, we're done with the old cave. So let's go sell a few things, because we do not need a lot of this stuff now. Keep the ring, though. And the wind flute, because I have no idea what it does. So if you wear the engage ring when you go to buy things, they become cheaper. And I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all my revives right now, because Jaren knows the revive spell now, so I don't need them. I never use power gourds. And we got quite the ring collection now. But now we have all the room we need. Let's go ahead and head back to Epro. But as you can see, we've got more than enough gold now. Okay, we're going to rest at the inn, and then we are going to make our way up to the oil cave in the next episode.